right. And we are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another book review slash discussion with AveryWolfe here.
Mason K, hello.
And we're here to spill the tea.
Yes, today, actually tonight, I have iced tea.
Oh, look at you on a rainy day. So wild.
I know. I had my hot tea earlier and I didn't want to drink more. Ooh, blurry. All right, hold on. Let me just text my significant other that we're live. Let's see if he'll even get it. Like, he'll even notice.
Absolutely.
I told
Maybe.
him at 8 o'clock, so. Yeah, they're in the middle of a match right now, so he's not going to get it until after, until he dies or they win.
Yeah, sounds intense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, these
Okay,
pretty boys.
so don't mind that.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
anyways,
Anyways,
well, welcome back, peeps.
welcome back.
Um, anything new with you?
No,
Share with the
actually,
audience.
no. Oh,
Not that it was your birthday.
oh yeah, it was my birthday. It was my
Happy
birthday the other
belated.
day, 2 days ago. But I made this sweater. That's new.
Oh, that's cute. Is that
Mm-hmm.
green and white or teal and white? I can't tell with the purple
It's
lighting.
teal,
Oh, that's
teal and
cute.
off white.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So this, yeah, and then I guess I'm a year older. Whatever.
Whatever. You still look like you're in your early 20s.
You know, no one will ever know. If you guys watch this, you don't. You will never know what our age is. But I
I
mean, we
know.
did say it. Like we gave a few hints throughout
Yeah, we gave
the videos. But
so many dropped so many hints.
mm-hmm. Oh, but like I told my coworkers, looking 20, feeling 50.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
100% true. Oh my gosh. I can't stay awake nowadays. It's
Well,
so weird.
it makes sense because you're cooking.
I'm baking stuff.
You're baking. I know I really can't. It's hard for me to stay up past 10. Like if I can like make it to like maybe 10:30 or 11, that's like a party.
A party that's a wild night.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
for me it's like it's weird because I'm tired, but once it's nighttime, I'm awake. I think that's the pregnancy insomnia or
Mhm.
whatever. So I'm like awake throughout the whole night and then I just like clean and stuff. But then
Mhm.
the sun knocks me out.
Well, he doesn't. But your husband like works at 5:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Well,
Especially when he goes in and I'm like home alone with Zuby. I'm like more awake for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, you know, definitely.
oh, okay. Awesome. They read it, or Lee read it, so he probably told CJ.
Okay.
Okay, so we are here for the tea.
Let's see. So book, last week's book read was The Seventh Bride by T.K. Fisher.
Mhm.
It is a coming of age fairy tale fantasy.
Mhm.
Um, what's T. Kingfisher's real name?
I don't know. I don't
But
know.
T. Kingfisher is the alias for her like more adult fantasy books, I guess,
Yeah.
which is cool. So yeah.
Honestly, like right when I started this book, I haven't looked at the cover. So this is like my second time looking at it.
I know
Like
it's
right, yeah.
you start to notice things.
Mhm. That's good though. Like I let my imagination do the picturing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I actually like this book.
Me too.
Yeah, it's
It
a
was short
mhm.
and it was weird. It was quirky and it made sense somehow. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad we picked this book.
Yeah. It's like if you ever pick up Nettle and Bone, it's pretty similar concept.
Alright.
Different story, similar concept. It's like weird and fun.
It's
So, and they're
quirky.
both short.
Is this is considered YA, right? Or maybe like
It's coming of age.
mm, like
So,
I would
because she's 15, right?
I would say like maybe on the edge of middle grade and YA. Like that's
Yeah,
what I
it has like dark elements in it though.
yeah, that's why I said on the edge. It's on the
Like
cusp.
yeah, so like when I read this, I kind of felt like it felt similar to Coraline in a way
Yeah.
because it was like really dark and there's some scary parts and it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Anyway,
It's cute. It's a cute story. Um,
you want to share what it's about or
sure.
this?
So it's about a 15-year-old girl named Rhea. Um, she is the type of person or the type of girl who never wanted to get married, especially at a young age. But then soon she finds out, like, oh, you're engaged to this. I would want to say he's like more than twice her age.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Um,
was giving off creeper vibes,
Count. He's a count.
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. And then so her parents like they betrothed her to this count, Creven, and of course she doesn't want to get married. But she has no choice if she wants to save her family from destitution. So she ends up going to his house uh, for the wedding. But it turns out that there are some very fantastical
Spoiler alert.
happenings.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, and she finds out that she's actually going to be his seventh wife, hence the seventh bride. He has six wives at home waiting for her. Um,
Yep.
and so uh, she ends up doing these tasks to keep herself from marrying him. If she fails, she has to marry him. Spoiler
Mm-hmm.
alert, she fails.
Yes.
She fails. And yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this, uh, let's say, like, takes place. It's like a historical fiction, so it takes place during a time where usually young girls, that first start to bleed, get married off.
Yeah.
So, um, it's normal for girls to get married off um, at that age, at that time. But
Mm-hmm.
for her, it was strange because she was just a daughter of a mill
Mm-hmm.
family. So she's pretty poor.
Yeah. And a
And
rich guy chose her.
the rich old creepy guy
Yeah.
he's been watching her
Yeah, I
from
know.
afar. I
I
was like,
I
I was
know.
like I hope like she doesn't fall for this guy. I was like,
I know for reals when I
yeah,
read that part that he was watching her, that he was like waiting for her, I was like, I hope
yeah.
I hope this isn't like one of those creepy like child bride things.
I know, and it was like so weird because she was just like, fighting the swan, and
I
then he was just watching
I
her. I was
know.
like, but anyway, that was like super creepy because she's just acting like a kid, and I was like, yo,
Oh, that
get
reminded
this guy
me.
out of here.
I actually listened to the audio of this book,
Me
and
too.
oh my gosh, the narrator, like when she made her sound like she was like a little girl or something. Like she was like one of the young teenagers, like 13 or 14.
I mean, it fits.
Mhm.
Like, she did seem like still,
I know.
mature in a sense. But but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it
It
was
was a
fun.
fun listen.
Mhm. There were parts of the book when I was starting to get annoyed at the main girl, like the main character, but I think it's then always try to remember that she's
She's
15.
yeah, she's like
She doesn't know much.
yeah,
Mhm.
but
But
yeah, and I liked the concept of like the other brides, how they had like something taken away from them,
mhm.
and
Um,
in the fact that they all kind of worked together except for that deaf or that mute lady.
mhm. So if you don't know, spoiler alert. Um, the reason why these wives, or the reason why this count has been marrying all these women, is so it's basically like a deal with the devil, but you have to get married, or he has to get married to give them his name, and most demon lore is that if you know a demon's name, you can control them. That's most demon lore. But is his way of thinking is that if he gives you his name, he can take something from you, as in that's equal.
It's like a marriage contract is like similar to a contract with the devil.
Yeah.
Like makes sense.
So knowing his name means he can take something, and that's what he does. Is he takes something he wants. That's why he chooses these women, because he wants something from them. In her case, he wants her youth. Ha ha ha! Because she's 15. Yeah, he necessarily doesn't keep them for himself. He trades that he like sells them to other people. Yeah. So the only reason why he knows magic is because his first wife, he stole magic from her, and she was a witch.
Yeah. I think he had magic himself, but to
Mhm.
become stronger, he took it from her,
Mhm.
and then it starts from there. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
a fun ride. Um, and it
Yes.
was cute how she had a little familiar
I know the
for her.
hedgehog. I was like,
So
oh, that's so
funny.
cute.
I know, so cute little animal like helpers. I was like,
Mhm.
wow,
I
you don't
honestly
really
like.
see that.
Oh yeah. I honestly thought the hedgehog was gonna turn into this like, I don't know, this humanoid magic person.
Oh, it's like a curse or something.
Yeah.
Break the curse, and then we
Mhm.
turn into people.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually like, yeah, you know what? This was a cute concept, and I was thinking like throughout this read or listen, I was like, what if they like made it into a movie? That would be pretty cool. But then, Amazon Prime has been making a lot of movies from books, and they're
No,
kind of like,
they're not adapted well.
yeah. So I'm kind of
Um,
like on the edge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely want to read her other books
Hmm.
because, like, two out of the how many she wrote, I read so far. Good.
Yeah.
Uh,
What would
oh,
you say your favorite part of the book?
my favorite part. Um, I'm trying to think. Mm, there's like so many weird things that happened,
Mm-hmm.
but like the part that stuck out to me the most was the part where she met the scarecrow because
Oh
I like
yeah,
scary stuff.
that yeah, same here. I was just like I was literally thinking that while you're thinking the golem wife.
Yeah, yeah, I was like, whoa, like that's messed up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like so weird. Like, I did not expect that at all. It's like, oh, Sparkle's a wife.
I know the scarecrow. I was like, he took her will, right? Her will.
Something like that. Yeah,
So,
she couldn't
mm,
do anything.
yeah.
He even die.
I
It was
know.
like
I was just so
sad.
sad. And then at the end, how they buried her. Oh,
Oh, they just let her float in the water.
yeah, that was their burying her. Her burial
Oh,
just floated in the water.
she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was like, you better come back for her.
I know. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, what was your favorite part? That part?
Um, I wouldn't say it's my most favorite. Like you said, it stood out to me the most.
Yeah.
Um, I think my favorite part was when Maria, the witch, was just like, I don't know, she was finally like explaining everything, like why everyone was like why all the wives were the way they are, and
Mm-hmm.
like the origin story the of the clock wife. I was
Yeah.
just like,
The
yeah.
clock life was like, whoa, that's so weird.
Honestly,
What is
like
that?
honestly, I was like when I was like imagining the clock wife, I was thinking of the mom from Coraline, the other mom.
Really? The clock life?
Like except with the spider legs, but before she turned into a spider, she was like tall and lanky and had the button eyes.
I was, for some reason, I was thinking Avatar. Because she said that her skin was like a bluish gray. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and she was tall. And I was like, is this an Avatar? What's going
Oh
on?
well, we thought of two different things.
I know. And then she had like a Russian accent,
Did
but
she? Huh?
yeah, she was like, yeah, she had a Russian accent. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
whoa. But
Yeah.
yeah,
He
it's
took
pretty
her
good.
death. Like he took. How
Her
do you
death.
take someone's death?
I know.
That was just crazy.
Oh, take somebody's death and he gave it to somebody he wanted, who was already immortal and wanted to die,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you
Even though
um did you feel any pity for is her name Sylvie? Sylvia? Sylvie?
Sylvie, yeah,
The
like,
blind girl?
yeah, when he, one of the tasks, spoiler alert, was for Rhea to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh man. But then
That sucks.
Rhea has a good heart and she didn't, and that's how she failed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Ingus?
Um, I don't know. Like for Ingith, I was imagining. Remember the movie A Little Princess?
Mm-hmm.
I was imagining her as the headmistress with like the hair and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
she's like all angry. But like I was imagining her, and then like I guess like yeah, sometimes because she's just trying to like win over Craven, right? So that she could potentially like be free or something.
No, I thought it was because
What about you?
I thought it was because she felt like she was being punished for trusting him. So as punishment, she had to serve Creven. Um, yeah, right? That's what I got from reading it. But you know.
Like yeah, like I thought that you know she was hoping that maybe one day that she would finally
It could be.
be free by like serving him, and that's why she did what she did
Mm-hmm.
and why she felt guilty with the whole Sylvie situation and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, and then like how everybody was kind of like all the other brides were like getting together and talking, and she was kind of like lingering,
She was left alone.
kind yeah, she kind of wanted yeah, she kind of wanted to be a part of it, but then like she couldn't, so she kind of felt left out. I was like,
Yeah.
oh. Like I kind of felt for her,
Yeah.
and then, I don't know. It's up to the reader.
Yeah. uh, but yeah,
Um,
who else was there? The Clockwife, Maria, Ingeth, Rhea, uh,
the elegance,
oh, the Elegance.
Lady Elegance. Excuse
Lady
me.
Elegance. Is this count as that's count as a one person, right? Lady Elegance.
Yeah, Lady Elegance. Rhea,
Mm-hmm.
Maria, Sylvie, Ig-
Ingeth.
Ignis,
Oh,
Ignis. Is that her name?
Ingeth.
Ingith.
Gollum wife.
Oh,
Gollum
wife.
wife and Clockwife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, if that all sounded weird to you,
Yeah.
should go ahead and pick up this book because it will make sense when you read it.
Mm-hmm. It's yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Pretty interesting read. It's we finally have a good book.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
And it's like only like 230 pages,
Mm-hmm. Fast
so
read.
it's fast, straight to the point,
It comes with
while
the
being
it comes with an um
yeah,
audio book, audio narration.
yeah,
So
it's available on Kindle Unlimited.
yeah.
So
So
get
pretty
to
good.
it before it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
definitely like one of the top reads so far of
Yeah.
2023.
See, we can see we have YAs or books that we like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I like how you didn't need romance in this for it
Mm-hmm.
to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like if you could do that, then dang, like you're a good writer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, definitely recommend Seventh Bride and Neverland Bone. So far, so good. Uh,
All right.
that was a quick discussion.
Yeah, books that we like are quick discussions, cause like
Yeah, we have nothing to rant about.
I
It's
know.
good.
I mean, yeah, it was a good story, good pacing,
Um,
easy read without being too easy.
yeah, it like felt nostalgic in a way, but like also really new, if that makes sense. You get that fairy tale nostalgia, but it's all new, it's all weird, and it's fun.
Do you think? Do you think Rhea is a witch?
Um, she she probably has like the potential, at least with animals,
Mm-hmm.
because it seems like she's had some history with animals, with the swan and the bear
Well,
and
the
all that.
bear was Maria's familiar.
But like, she still got along with it, whereas
The
Craven said
hedgehogs and the sludge and the slugs.
the slugs, yeah.
I did not know hedgehogs eat slugs. Do they really?
Oh yeah. Hey bug. Yeah, I've seen like a bunch of like TikToks where hedgehogs eat like mealworms and stuff. I was like, oh, that's like the only thing that would hold me back from getting one. Like,
Is
I don't want to buy any bugs to feed my pet. No,
oh,
not a chance. Um,
so cute though. Hedgehogs are so adorable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess she has infinity for magic.
if
Mm-hmm.
anything, Rhea could like give her some magic somehow. Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least her parents found out that something weird was going on. They weren't one of those like checked out parents.
Um, yeah, like if some guy invites you over to his house at night and then you don't
Yeah.
come back, I would be worried too.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
I know, like only come to my house when the moon is high or something.
Yeah, it's always like at night. Do this at night. Why? Why is everything at night? No, come back before dawn.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because of the demons that roam the road.
Oh yeah, the dust face creatures or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they come out in the daytime.
Oh no, I was gonna say so she has a higher chance of dying if the no not has a lesser chance of escaping if the demons are patrolling the roads at night.
Very true.
I don't know. We'll see.
Um, yeah. Well, I don't have anything else to say about it. So yeah, it was an
Yeah,
entertaining read.
yeah. Pick it up. People should pick it up. T. Kingfisher. I guess I should try reading. Maybe I'll like find my. I'll put Nettle and Bone in my TBR, and if it ever goes on Kindle or it's on sale, I'll get it.
I
Mm-hmm.
know, like I wanted to buy it, but then I saw that it was like $20. And I was like, oh, for a book that short, I don't know if I want to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like the cover is like extravagant, you know. So it's
I
like,
know the cover kind of reminds me of Stalking Jack the Ripper.
yeah, like that like back silhouette.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely.
Showing the neck of a woman.
Yeah. Um, Daisy started. Uh, like, yeah, Neville and Bone is older, so the character is older.
Oh,
You
really?
follow her, like, I guess, throughout childhood, throughout like adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I still need to check. La, la, la. I like to check the Kindle deals. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Hmm.
I think the next T. Kingfisher book I want to read is What Moves the Dead. It looks
I do.
it looks it looks scary, but it's not horror. It's sci-fi and fantasy.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, and it's only 160 pages.
Oh wow, that's a small book.
Yeah, and it's like I've heard about it like throughout YouTube or BookTube and stuff. Yeah, if that ends up on Kindle Unlimited, I'll definitely give that a read.
Mm. All right. Well, not many good deals today. Oh, wait. I totally forgot. Let me grab the book that I got as a gift. Dang it. Okay, hold on.
Oh my gosh. So our significant others are currently playing, I think, Valorant or something in the
Okay.
next room, and they are being so loud. So if you hear yelling in the background, it's them.
Hmm.
I was just telling the audience about the background yelling.
Oh yeah. Ugh. They're playing Valorant, so be patient. I gave him
Yeah,
a tap on the head when I was coming back.
it's like this will give you a taste of what it's like to date a gamer guy.
Yeah, it's kind of like white noise now.
Yeah, yeah. If you're not used to it, beware. But yeah.
Okay, so um, this book was a gift from one of the doctors I worked with at my office. Um,
Okay.
um, it was on one of my. It was on a on one of it was on my list to buy, but I was always hesitant to buy it because I was like, I could just look online. I could look online. I don't really need it. It'd be cute to have, but I don't really need it. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Set.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Oh,
It's an
that's
amigurumi
adorable.
book. So it's basically just patterns of things to make because if you viewers don't know, I like to crochet. So
Oh,
she gave me this book of cute little amigurumi. Amigurumi is a Japanese form of crocheting, making cute stuffed animals, homemade stuffed animals, or stuffed things. And look at this. Look at this carton of eggs.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the cutest thing ever. I want to make that. Next time I get a carton, I'm going to save it and just make eggs.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Same.
peaches and eggplants in here. There's this peach. Mm-hmm. Make an eggplant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mason makes a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
She has quite the collection right now.
Yes. Yes. Right next to me. All up on my shelf right here. Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's a cute hobby.
Yeah. So, yeah. I
Nice gift.
was surprised too. I was like, oh wow.
You're like, uh-oh, need to
Mm-hmm.
go to Michael's.
Mm-hmm. For reals. No, because I think I made her a Pikachu once. And I wonder if I have a picture of it. It's a Pikachu holding a needle.
Anita?
Oh, I can't even see it. Oh shit.
Oh,
Who's texting? Oh,
I could sort of see the silhouette.
yeah. I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's so cute. And then
Okay, yeah.
and then I made Lee a Squirtle, but it didn't turn out that great, so I'll probably make another one. Oh yeah, you already know. Squirtle Squad.
Oh, oh, holding a needle. Oh, a legit needle.
Yeah, the legit needle. Ah.
Oh, that's cute.
I forgot to take a picture of um, Pikachu with pasties. So this doctor I worked with, she's an anesthesiologist. So
Oh,
she's general anesthesia. If I'm being specific, she is one of those traveling doctors that goes to different offices to put people to sleep, basically. Mm-hmm. So you would usually find them in oral surgeries and
she probably put me to sleep when I got my wisdom teeth pulled.
actually no, because she doesn't work with that doctor.
Oh, okay.
But I did see the doctors who did work with your doctor. Since
Yeah,
they're across the hallway.
I know. Yeah, my doctor was like a Caucasian guy, old man, and then the lady helping was like a Filipino lady.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the accent. You are Filipino.
Yeah, I think I know most of the people that in that office.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those were so close to each other.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to make things.
I'm going to make
I'm gonna
things.
make things. But
I finally opened my book of the month boxes
mm-hmm.
for the past couple of months. And I'm like, oh man, I have like nowhere to put them. It's like, and they're thick too. So we got Babel.
Oh my gosh, you got Babel. That is a
Yes,
thick ass book.
she's thick.
She thick with 3 C's.
Yup. So about 500 pages.
Oh, how many?
500.
Oh shit. Is it thick font, like big fonts? Yeah.
No, it's like standard.
Oh my gosh, I hate it when the book is like 600 or 700 pages and the font is like so tiny.
You know, it's like that's how the Invisible Life of Adelie was. It was like the pages were so like big and
Mm-hmm.
the font was so like tiny and compressed. I was like, I can't continue with this book too much. And then got Endless Star,
Ooh, pretty.
and then I got this is a sequel to A River Enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got this guy. Got this one for free. This tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Nice.
And then this month we got Wayward.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like a witchy vibe.
Wayward.
And then The Adventures of Amina Al Sarafi. It's like a
What's
pirate book.
another pirate book?
Yeah, this one actually has like krakens and stuff. So it's the same author of City of Brass.
Okay,
And
nice.
then I bought London Seance Society. So another paranormal witchy book. I
Nice.
just gotta figure out where to put them.
I think I'm glad I got one book a month.
Yeah,
Um,
like you can like cancel a month and just have it roll over.
mhm,
So I did a couple, but then there's some books I was just like, I want to get it.
mhm.
So,
Wait, so are the books like $10, right? $10 a book? Or is it 15?
the monthly fee is like 15 or
Mm-hmm.
something like this. Yeah, 15. And then each add-on is like $10 or $11 now.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
why I kind of like hold out. So like I take advantage of the add-ons to make sure, like if there are multiple books that I want, just add them on. And then,
I mean, yeah, you're getting hardcovers. And
yeah,
hardcovers get pretty expensive. They're like what, 20, 25 to $30 if you buy it
uh,
like regular price, Amazon or Barnes and Noble.
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
Metal and Bone, it's like $20. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, and it's only available on hardcover.
Mm,
So
yeah, I can only justify the price if the cover's like really pretty. If it's a
yeah,
special edition. Like for me, if you viewers don't know, I don't get book of the month. I get monthly subscriptions from the Bookish box. So um, all the books that I get are special edition books. So they have like the pretty covers, the special edging. Um, Hold on, let me grab my last book that I got. Ugh.
yeah. I wonder what's new.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. I haven't. I opened them once and I haven't opened it again. Oh wait. This
I
is
was
my
like,
book. I forgot. I lent this to my. You know these help because I have another
yeah,
coworker who reads books, and then so when she borrows my books, I put them in one of these book sleeves.
yeah, those things are handy.
Oh, but these books are like heavy. Uh oh, A Taste of Gold in Iron. This is
Ooh,
yeah,
this.
pretty pretty edging. It's gold foiled inside, and then the black pages, black edging. It's you know what? I think I do want to read this. It's a it's a queer book.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
LGBT.
LGBT, and it helps that the guy. This guy looks like Zayn Malik.
Oh, Zane, yeah.
Zayn.
Yeah, I can see
Is he
that.
still dating that chick or married to that chick?
And she drew her teeth.
Yeah.
No, I think they're just co-parenting. They just get along. So I
Okay.
think they're dating.
This cover. Okay. Which Resident Evil is it? Resident Evil 6 or 7? The one with Lady Demetrescu?
Uh, I think that's 8.
8? Okay. Well,
8.
when I first saw this cover, I was like, is that Lady Demetrescu?
Oh
A
yeah.
Diary of Blood. It's a vampire book, but like,
Just put
for
giants.
reals, I was like, that's freaking Lady Demetrescu. If you guys don't
You're,
know, it's from the Resident Evil franchise.
you're talking about the witch woman, right?
Yeah, the one with the the
She's like a
thick
giant.
thighs. Everyone,
Yeah.
all the freaking male gamers on YouTube are like, step on me, step on me, Lady Demetrescu. But yeah, I think this is a vampire book. Um, oh yeah, like vampire harem book. I don't
Oh
know.
boy.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, lady.
Um. Oh, and this is my special edition of Book of Night from Holly Black. The one that was going around book talk when that book came out. I did read it. I actually have. Oh shoot! I think no. They sent me 2 copies. Of
Really?
yeah, because this one was like, uh, Book of Night was like, um, what is that called? Delayed,
Uh-huh.
like for like 3 or 4 months. So they sent out one first to like without the special edition cover, and then they sent this one when it was ready. So now I have 2.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, this one has a special gold foil on the in the front. This book was okay. Eh.
Yeah, I know. It's sad that like it didn't get like quite the like good reviews.
Yeah.
Like, it,
Honestly, like
like,
I almost gave up with this. I almost like DNF'd this book, but then it started getting good at the end. Like right at the end. That's when it was like good. I'm like, where the heck was that?
is it a series or is it a standalone?
I think it's a series. I think it's gonna be a duology or trilogy, but I know the second book is coming out. Or she announced the second book.
Like hopefully, the
But like
sequels hold up or like make it
hopefully yeah, hopefully it's
better.
but so Holly Black, she's the same writer who did The Cruel Prince, which
Mhm.
is a YA trilogy, which I liked. Not the
Yeah,
It's a pretty good trilogy. If you haven't heard
the
it.
I would say like her most popular.
Yeah, The Cruel Prince.
Mhm.
So it's YA fantasy. Book of Night, it was or is Holly Black's first adult fantasy. So I'm kind of like trying to give her the benefit of a doubt because is her first book. Um, but
Did
she's
you
a
read Did you read her the newest addition to the Twelve Prince?
Uh, oh, the stolen air,
Something like
hair.
that. Yeah.
No, but I do want to pick it up one day. Um,
Yeah. Like I heard people say it was like really good.
yeah.
So,
Hmm. But yeah, you know what? I'll probably give the sequel a chance since the ending was pretty good. Um, so I really want to
sure, was
know
it?
what happens. Like, it
It's
just,
really
I know, it's just one of those things. It was a Book of Night is like really like it's slow pacing. Oh, hi, Zuli.
I know.
Her nails.
I know. Yes, maybe.
But yeah, the Book of Night, slow beginnings, slow middle. It picks up near the end. It's a pretty short book. I want to say it's like about 300 pages, which is
Mhm.
pretty standard for fantasy. Um,
Yeah.
well,
So,
actually, fantasy books are more like 400 to 500 pages, but since that was her first, it's pretty short. It kind of does almost, it almost reads like a YA trying. This is how I picture it: a 17-year-old girl trying to act like an adult.
it's an adult with the 17-year-old.
No, 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 no. It's a she's the main character is an adult woman, but I'm trying to say like
Oh, okay.
the way it's written and the way the story goes, it's like a 17-year-old girl trying to be a woman when she's not ready yet.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
No, no, no. It's all adult. Like it's all adult stuff. I mean, like the scenes aren't even that spicy. Like I know some people are like, oh, there's a spicy scene. Like not really. It's like PG-13. Mm-hmm. And then you kind of expect um the the way it, it's a little predictable. Mm. But it's not gonna stop me from reading the second one. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it does better.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
But yeah,
mean,
I.
what should we read next?
Oh yeah, we should. Oh yeah. Let's see. Uh, were we going to try to read a contemporary fiction?
So, like, I don't mind the change up.
Let me see. Hmm. 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 How about dang? Um, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, but it's like 500 pages.
I know there's a third book coming out.
No, it's like keeps floating around. It keeps floating
Like,
around my
I heard
Kindle.
it's good, but it's like it's long and it's 3 books. I'm like, what? It's a contemporary?
Mm-hmm. Does this have an audio?
No.
No, it doesn't.
I would be down if it had an audio.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think. Let's see.
the stationery shop. Have you heard that one?
No.
The stationery shop by Marjan Hamali.
Marjan or Molly.
Have I heard really good things about this one?
Rhea, idealistic teenager. Why is it literally kind of Mr. Factory? Okay, well, I need a way to say a certain name because I don't want to. You know what name I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
then his favorite other has a bomb and he does
So it's like a historical fiction romance. We have this
Oh, he was on. He
library.
calls you another until more than 6 years later. An accident. Okay, so it's a long romance. 300
It's
dates. Well, yeah, the possibility.
I added that too. I definitely want to like I was tempted to like buy the physical copy because the cover is like pretty.
Mm-hmm. There's Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. You
Oh
hear
yeah,
that?
I started reading that actually. Um, it's another like cozy, quirky read. I only got like into the first few chapters,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know why I just never got to it. That's
Uh,
a possibility.
yeah, we can add that one as well. Mm, okay, I'm not saying we have to read this, but um, I keep forgetting the plot every time I see the cover. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher.
Um,
Pretty covers. There's 3 books. Pretty covers. But then every time I read the plot, I'm like, shit, I don't want to read that.
you don't want to read it, or
Well, I don't want to like. Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't. But the covers, like I always forget about the plot every time I look at the covers. I'm like, what is it about again? And then I click on it and I read it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's this.
it's like different point of views.
It's yeah, it's one of those
Tropes.
books, billionaire tropes, and it's kind of like a very, I think it's like it's a very adult book.
So I know I'm like looking at the related products to this. It's all like funny
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it is a pretty cover though.
Hold on, wait. Maybe it's not a spicy book. Hmm. Disney theme setting.
So it's like Disneyland.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? We'll see. If I look at it again, maybe. Never say never, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gilded
Mm.
bulbs.
Well, if we don't end up reading Keeper of Enchanted Rooms, I'll probably read that on my own. Kind of interested.
Like, we can, because, like, I mean, I already started it.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Mm. Let's see. Star Mother, Charlie and Holmberg. Siege. Now I'm getting all these books from the same author. Spellmaker. Spellbreaker. Oh. Spellbreaker is a little bit shorter. Ooh, what about Spellbreaker from Charlie N. Holmberg?
It's not a series.
Hmm?
It's a series, right?
Yeah, just 2 book series.
I don't know, the Paper Magician. So it's kind of like what's that? What's the book you just said? The Enchanter.
Either the
Um,
Keeper of Enchanted Rooms or
yeah,
the Spell
th-
Maker, Spellbreaker.
this sounds like that. So yeah, it's like the same concept. So I'm down for either.
Well, luckily they both have audio, so.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see what the other one's about again. Keeper.
So it's essentially about like a man that inherits like a house
Mm-hmm.
from an unknown relative,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has like money issues, financial issues, so he goes to like check it out, and there's like magical elements about it that he was not aware that his family had, whatever. And it goes from there.
Should we?
So
Well, that the second book isn't even out yet. Um, should we read the Spellbreaker since it's already finished in case we like it?
sure. Does the second one have
I think the
audio?
second book is out already.
Oh, nice. They both have audio.
Spellbreaker and Spellmaker. Yeah.
So I added.
Right. Nice. So at least if we like Spellbreaker, we could finish with what's it called? Spellmaker. I always like Spellmaker sounds like it should be the first book.
Nice.
Just the title alone, but spell breaker. Cool. Awesome. Ugh. Like if I start liking audiobooks, I don't know if I'm gonna hate myself.
Why?
Cause like I kind of like unpopular opinion. Is it popular opinion? Okay, popular opinion is reading it. Unpopular opinion is listening to it. Um, yeah, I'm the type of person who wants to like read it because I feel like I will retain more information if I read it myself instead of like, you know, because that's how I am. Like, if I write it down or if I read it, that's how I that's how I remember. Like when it came to like classes, like if I had the textbook, but then the teacher is like reading it off like the PowerPoint, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like, if I don't have the textbook, of course I'm writing every single thing down, and then that's how I remember it. Same thing with reading.
Like
Uh, so
for me, when it comes to audiobooks, it has to be like contemporary or like a low stakes fantasy
mm-hmm.
where you don't have to retain all these like fantastical like names and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something like Brandon Sanderson, I could not listen to that like really. And but when it comes to like something like a contemporary romance, I'm like, okay, like I could do chores and listen to this because like, you know, nothing complicated is like happening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
so like yeah, like the Seventh Bride, I could easily listen to it because it was like it wasn't, you know, it wasn't too overwhelming to listen to, and the audio was good. Uh, but yeah, like I totally get like you have to when it comes with more, you know, detailed books, I have to read it, or you
Mm-hmm.
have to like retain information if it's like a series. Yeah, I have
Mm-hmm.
to read it.
Yeah. But like in my case, like since I have multiple hobbies, listening to it might be a benefit because like I want to make things, I want to make more things, but I can't do that if I have to like if I really want to read a certain book. So, yeah. Like cuz like sometimes like I like most of the time I have to choose like, oh, I have to finish making this, but then I have to finish that book. Oh, and then I have to do this one. Oh, I really want to do a puzzle, but I want to read this book too. I'm like, frick. So, yeah, audiobooks. Yeah.
Definitely, it definitely takes some getting used to.
Mhm.
But yeah, I go for the easier books, the books with easier concepts. And
Mhm.
it's just
Well, um
I don't know.
Lee wants me to listen to In the Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Rothfuss? The
I
King
think
Killer
you need to read
Chronicles. Hmm?
that. I think you need to read that. It's like,
Honestly, no. I think I'll listen to it because if I read it, like honestly, I think that's why I it like when I tried reading The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, like all the names it was giving me and all the descriptions of the worlds, I was just like one ear and out the other, honestly, and it was so hard for me to read it. So
like,
I actually listened to it and I was like, yeah, it's
there are some books where I have to read and listen to it. because it's like that, like overwhelming. Uh, like I tried listening to the first Stephen King book of The Dark Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tried listening to it and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like it's like I just like remember that, it's like a fantasy um world, and then all of a sudden here's this boy from the real world, I think, that was like transported to this fan fantasy world, and I was like, wait, what's going on? Like how? I was like, I thought there were, I don't know, it's like that. I have to like buy the actual book and then listen to it. uh
Mm-hmm.
Same with Mistborn. Like I have the audiobook. I tried listening to it. I was like I was like, what? I can't follow. I need to like read it also just to get the feel for it.
Well, let me know. I have the physical copy.
We'll we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I should. I should read the second book of Mistborn. I actually did like the first book, but
mm,
like I'm so bummed.
why?
Something happens in the first book,
Oh,
and then it's making me not want to read the second book. But I should read the second book, even if the first,
mm,
even if the thing happened in the first book.
so many people liked the series, so
It's actually pretty good.
I think like when it comes to sci-fi, I think I could listen to it because I read or I listened to Skyward,
Mm,
and I was able to like follow what's going on in that. But then that was mainly because there was like so much like flying action. It's like, oh, okay, more
yeah. Maybe
flying
I should
scenes.
like listen to that because I tried reading it and I was just like I was zoning out.
Yeah,
I was really maybe I'll try listening to it. But yeah, with science fiction, since like I'm so used to watching it on TV, maybe listening to it would be better. Because I barely read science fiction, honestly. Um,
yeah, same here.
yeah, and then I do want to read more, but it's just hard.
Yeah, it's like Ready Player One. Like just reading it was like kind of hard because it was just like so many like nerdy technical like terms, like names and stuff from creators, and I was like, okay, this is getting overwhelming. And then you listen to it and it just comes together much easier.
Yeah.
um, and it was like it's narrated by Will Beaton, so that helped a lot.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, speaking of science fiction, I rewatched the I uh, I rewatched or I binged watched the Star Trek series, the movies,
Oh,
the new
oh
ones, the one with Chris Pine. I was like,
gosh.
I was just like, I remember watching the first one. I remember liking the first one, and then when I rewatched all three, I'm like, why did I like this again? I just
That,
watched it just because I had to.
oh my gosh. I think like I attempted to watch the first one and then I fell asleep,
Mm,
and then I just never got back into it. I was like, what
yeah,
happened?
yeah. I watched. I watched all three. I'm like, yep, this is why I like Star Wars better.
Well,
Yeah,
like the Star Trek movies were bad. It's the shows that
that were
you like.
good. Yeah, that
Yeah.
people really liked, and I was like, But you know, back then it's like you either like Star Wars or Star Trek, and I was Star
Mm-hmm.
Wars. So I guess like yeah, I kind of feel bad that I never got into Star Trek because sounds like it's up my alley, you know, alien space. But
Mm-hmm.
well, whatever. Like I don't think I'll ever find myself watching it though. Hmm.
Um, to
And I,
be honest,
hmm,
like I don't think I'm either team. Like I lean more towards Star Wars just because like, you know, my husband is a
hmm.
big fan. Baby Yoda, like duh. Like
It's the
but
Baby
that's
Yoda
it.
show. It's Baby Yoda show. It's not the
I
Mandalorian.
know.
It's Baby
Yeah,
Yoda show.
Grogu, it's Baby Yoda. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the only thing I like.
Oh yeah. I know. Out of everyone, you're the odd duck. You just tolerate it. You just tolerate Baby Yoda. I know. And then it's weird. Yeah, I got my husband into Star Wars. Then yeah, we like to watch. We like to watch, or I personally like to watch all six, like maybe every 2 or 3 years. So that's CJ.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I can't do one. Like one year would be Lord of the Rings. Another year would be Harry Potter, and another year would be like Star Wars, and then Marvel here and there.
Oh my gosh, Marvel, it takes so long.
It takes 2 weeks.
That's long.
It takes 2 weeks to watch from start to finish if you watch timeline order, which I did. Oh my gosh.
And
Two
that's
weeks
not
of counting.
including the shows.
No, that's not including the shows. Just the movies. From, wait, uh, Captain America 1 is the first one, and then all the way to Black Panther 2.
Like the
Yep.
only time I binge watched something was John Wick. And that was only because the fourth one is coming out soon and I didn't watch the second one in its entirety.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's the only reason why I binge
Yeah,
it.
my
But like
Lee just watched that recently, the all of the John
John
Wick
Wick's,
movies. I came home from work and he's already on the third one.
I mean, they're so good.
Which
The
reminds
rest
me,
of
I kind of
them,
want to watch. I kind of want to rewatch Lord of the Rings.
like even The Hobbit.
No.
I know. I only watched the first one and I was like,
I only watched all of the Hobbit trilogy once just to get it over with because I wouldn't be a a true fan, if I didn't watch it. I just wanted to see what it was, just to get it over with. Now I don't have to watch it again. Just the
I
trilogy, the original
I read
trilogy.
it. I read the book. It's enough. It's
I
only
know.
one book. Like, why is it three movies?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I
The
don't
book
think I'll
is
be
really
able to
thick.
read the books. It's so thick. I can't.
The Hobbit's not thick at all. It's like it's the Lord of the Rings ones that are
Yeah.
thick.
Oh, like how they did with Fantastic Beast. It's this small, but they made 3 movies.
I know, isn't it just like a
It's
textbook?
a textbook.
Like, you didn't need
In the
that.
Harry Potter universe, it's a textbook, a literal textbook. Even I have the textbook, and it's this small. It's this tiny.
I remember like watching the second movie and I was like, what is going on?
Oh yeah, I
Like
don't even know. I was just
it,
like, they should have just stuck with just the first one. That's it. First one was good. Second and I don't. I never watched the third one yet. I have to. I have to though, just to get it over with. Lose some brain cells.
I was like I swear like I remember what happened in the first one, but then watching the second one I was like, wait, like
Wait, what?
what happened?
Johnny Depp?
I know Zoe Kravitz. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
I have like no patience with.
yeah. Eventually I'll watch it. I don't know when, but I
I
will.
don't know how.
I don't know how.
Just like have it on in the background or
Yeah.
something.
Maybe when I have the urge to watch the first movie, I'll just I'll just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just watch all three.
Get it over
Get
with.
it over with.
Get it over. Yeah.
Mhm. Is is there like an anime series you watch like you have to like that you don't mind me watching? Like for me, it's Death Note. I love watching Death Note. Or me
Um,
and me, we watch it like almost every year.
um, Probably like Sailor Moon, but that's like every decade. But that's because like I forget what happens in the American version.
Hmm. You don't
'Cause,
rewatch a lot of things, huh?
yeah, I don't have the patience for it.
Like,
Unless it's like nostalgic and
hmm,
you get that like happy feeling, I'll rewatch something like
hmm,
like a like a Disney like cartoon movie or
hmm.
something like that. But other than that, I'm like, I'm good. Like, uh,
Even as background noise, or like, what about sitcoms?
uh, like Friends,
Oh yeah, Friends. I mean,
but it's like if I need something to watch in the background, I'll throw on Friends or Modern Family.
mhm.
But like, I won't like sit there and like watch the whole thing.
Yeah, like something like that that you watch like rewatched a few times. That's just like a yeah, that's just background noise. Just to
Yeah.
have something while you're doing another activity like reading, writing, chores.
I
Hmm.
think like the only thing I really like rewatched was Game of Thrones, and that was because I was like showing my parents. I was like, "You have to watch this. I need to see your reaction."
Don't mind the sex scenes, but you gotta watch this. I
I
swear
know.
the storyline is pretty good until you get to the last season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when it came to the last season, when I was like showing my parents, I stopped at the where the White Walkers were killed off. I
Hmm.
stopped there. And I was like, you don't really need to see the rest.
Yeah, just figure out who the king is, who the new.
Eh, you see the death of the Night King.
Mhm. You know
It's
what?
okay.
You know what? Yeah, like even though the ending kind of sucked, I'm glad that they chose Arya to kill him.
Yeah.
Spoiler if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, but have you been living under a rock?
I know.
Game
I
of Thrones ended like
understand.
3 years ago. Everyone knows Arya killed him
Yeah.
with the cool knife move.
Yeah. And it's like funny because like she didn't even know who he was.
Hmm.
He's like, oh, it's my destiny. Okay, I'll kill him.
Yeah.
But
Oh. I remember
but yeah,
everyone
like
was like, "What?"
I know. Oh yeah, we're like ah. Well, like there were so many emotions going on with that scene. Remember, like when we thought he was gonna kill Bran, and then you see Arya in the background, and then he catches her, and we're like, no, and
Don't
then
kill
like, we're like, no, don't do it, and then she drops
the knife.
the knife, and then we're screaming, and
Wait, did
then
we watch it with you guys?
yeah, we had like a Game of Thrones day every Sunday where we'd order pizza and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was so long ago. Oh, I miss those days.
So many emotions. Like,
All I remember is
oh
like,
my god.
oh, fucking Brad.
I know. We're like, what?
What is you? What are you doing? You're useless.
I know. Like, okay.
Hodor like carried you on his back the whole time, and you fucking let him die.
I know. Like, and that girl that was helping him too. She
Mm-hmm.
was like the one that was pulling him.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You don't even care, huh?" He's like, "I'm not like Bran anymore or whatever." I was like, "Oh man."
Whatever.
Like, I tried. We tried watching House of the Dragon,
Mm-hmm.
but it just isn't the same. Like, you don't get that same exciting feel.
Yeah, whatever.
It's
It's over. Or well,
exactly
Game of Thrones is over. The Last Dragon. What is it called again? Last
the
Dragon.
house,
The
the House
House.
of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Honestly, we
okay.
haven't gone back to it after the first episode.
Mhm.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, like I just heard that there's like a foot fetish later on, and I was like, I don't need that in my life right now. Like, I don't. It's like incest. Okay, I could watch that, but like a foot fetish, you're going too far. It's like,
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. Honestly, Lee and I haven't been watching any American like dramas. We've just been watching like Korean reality shows.
Um,
This this Korean reality shows. That's it. That's what I've been watching. And then if we're doing something, we just put on YouTube.
yeah, like us too. It's like YouTube. Like the last thing like I binge watch, but it was only because there's like 5 episodes. Was that Next in Fashion,
Mm. Oh
a
yeah,
Netflix
Queer
show?
Eye.
Yeah, like Teen France
Francis,
and
Tan Francis.
and Gigi Hadid. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
CJ should totally get you that Queer Eye Lego set.
Oh my gosh, it's like $50. Come on, but yeah, the other things I've been watching recently.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
All right,
how did
so
we get here?
I don't know. Okay, so we are going to be reading Spellbreaker at
Yes,
the beginning of a
Spellbreaker.
duology. Um, and then, yeah, hopefully
Yep.
it's one of those really, hopefully we're on our way up when it comes to books.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully we can only go up from here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, the sequel holds up if this first book is good.
Yeah. So cross our fingers. I'm hoping for the best. Um, yeah. So, uh, we started with the Seventh Bride. Um, we liked it. Pretty good book.
Like,
A nice cozy read if you're into like gothic
fairy
reads.
tales.
Mm-hmm. It's a gothic cozy read. The Seventh Bride by T. Kingfisher, the same writer as Nettle and Bone. Um,
Yeah.
Coming of age, middle grade slash YA fantasy. Pretty good book. Give it a try. Um, and yeah, this is our book podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
And
We'll see you guys
feel
next
free
week.
to, yeah, feel free to join us in the next, you know, uh, live stream when we talk about Spellbreaker.
Yeah. All right, now I
Um,
think I'm gonna eat.
yeah, I still need to eat dinner too.
All
All
right.
right, well, have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. See
Yeah.
you next
Don't get
time.
too tired. It's almost daylight saving time.
Yep. So soon.
Bye.
All right.